Number 1. The 1978 Chevrolet C10, listed for $7,500 and located in Redding, California, is a clean example of a late square-body Chevy that still carries all the classic attitude these trucks are known for. Showing 111,111 miles on the odometer, this short bed pickup is powered by the always dependable 350 small block V8 paired with an automatic transmission, delivering that familiar old-school rumble and torque that has made these trucks a favorite among builders and collectors for decades. It also comes equipped with a 12-bolt Posey rear end, a big bonus for anyone thinking about turning this Chevy into a street-build, cruiser, or mild performance project, because that rear end is built to handle power. According to the seller, the truck already runs and drives, which instantly makes a much better investment than a torn-apart project or a rust-eaten rescue case. Whether you want to daily drive it, restore it to original, build a patina street truck, bag it and drop it on 20s, or go full hot rod with headers, cam, and stance, the platform is already there. The square body era, 1973 through 1987, has exploded in popularity over the last few years, and prices have been climbing fast, especially for clean, running V8 examples with good bones like this one. This truck is simple, honest, and full of potential. The 1978 model year still carries a classic metal dash, clean body lines, and rugged construction that made Chevy C/K series legendary. Being mechanically straightforward, parts are cheap, upgrades are endless, and anything unique can be found online or at your local parts store. At $7,500, this is one of the more affordable running square bodies left on the market, and the seller even mentions they will consider trades, making it even easier to get behind the wheel. If you've been looking for a solid entry into the classic truck world, something you can enjoy now and build over time, the 78 C10 is exactly the kind of opportunity people keep scrolling for, but rarely find. Clean title, classic V8 power, and ready to drive, this one is a smart buy for anyone who appreciates vintage American steel. Number 2. The 1981 GMC Sierra 1500 regular cab short bed, listed for $8,500 and located in Oceanside, California, is a solid square-body survivor with big potential for someone who wants a classic truck they can actually drive and enjoy right now. Showing 79,000 miles and powered by a built 350 small block V8 paired with a TH350 automatic transmission, this GMC delivers that old-school torque and throttle response that makes square bodies so addictive. The truck runs great and the body is straight, making a strong candidate whether you plan to restore it, build a street cruiser, or keep the rugged patina look and just drive it as is. Like most 44-year-old classics, it does have rust in the typical square body spots, around the doors, windshield, and rear bed corners, but nothing that scares anyone familiar with trucks from this era. Inside, it's equipped with working power windows and power door locks, a nice convenience feature you don't always find in early 80s GM trucks. It has a clean title in the seller's name, current registration good until January 2026, and one major bonus that makes this truck even more desirable in California. It's 100% smog exempt for life, because it originally came with a diesel engine. That means if you want to modify it, engine swap it, or build it however you want, you'll never have to worry about emissions testing again. The seller notes it's a great drivable classic, perfect for someone who wants a running and registered short bed project they can improve over time without the headache of starting from a bare frame. They're accepting serious cash offers only and no trades, and they make it clear, if the ad is up, the truck is still available. With clean, short bed square body prices climbing rapidly, especially in California, this 81 GMC offers a strong mix of performance, simplicity, and long-term investment potential at a fair price. Number 3. The 1974 Ford Ranger F100 Short Bed, listed for $9,500 and located in Scott City, Missouri, is a classic American pickup that blends originality with just the right amount of performance upgrades to keep it fun, reliable, and ready to drive. Showing 76,417 miles and powered by Ford's dependable 360 cubic inch V8 paired with a bulletproof C6 automatic transmission, this truck delivers that raw 1970s muscle feel while still being easy enough to enjoy as a weekend cruiser. The engine is fitted with a 650 Holley carburetor, Edelbrock Performer aluminum intake, and long tube headers feeding into Flowmaster mufflers, giving it a deep, aggressive exhaust note guaranteed to turn heads at stoplights, cruise-ins, or small-town main streets. Unlike many classic F100s that have been chopped up or neglected, this one has been well-maintained and respected, with the seller stating they've known its history for the past 35 years, a huge plus for buyers who value transparency and originality. Cosmetically, the truck still wears much of its original character and shows only minor rust above the rear wheel wells, a common cosmetic issue for these bump-side Fords, but nothing that affects drivability or structural integrity. A new windshield has already been installed, and the truck now sits confidently on a fresh set of 17-inch aftermarket wheels and tires, giving it a more modern stance without taking away from its vintage vibe. Tinted windows add a touch of style and comfort, especially for sunny day cruising. The seller also installed a custom green LED lighting setup in the wheel wells, headlights, and bed rails, something that makes this truck really come alive at night and stand out at local car meets. Inside, it's equipped with an aftermarket stereo system, making it ready for road trips or long drives with classic rock or country music rolling through the speakers the way it was meant to be. Mechanically, it's described as a very nice running and driving original truck. No weird noises, no backyard hack jobs, and no hidden headaches waiting for the next owner. It comes with a clean and clear title, and the seller is not interested in trades. Cash only, reinforcing that this is a serious, straightforward sale. Trucks like this are getting harder to find. Short beds are always in demand, and the 1973 to 1979 dense-side Ford pickups have exploded in popularity over the last few years for their muscular styling and classic feel. Whether you're looking for a weekend cruiser, a show-and-go street truck, or a solid classic, you can continue to improve. This 1974 Ford F100 delivers timeless style, simple mechanics, and real American V8 character at a price that still makes sense in today's rising classic truck market. Number 4. The 1968 GMC 2500 Custom Regular Cab Long Bed, listed for $11,900 and located in Moreno Valley, California, is a true survivor from the golden age of American trucks. This isn't just another old pickup thrown on the market. This is an all-original, one-owner California truck that has been preserved with care and pride from day one. The seller states it is 100% original, untouched, rust-free, and still carries a straight, honest body that hasn't been abused or hacked apart like so many trucks from this era. With only 81,000 original miles on the odometer, this GMC represents the rare opportunity to own a clean vintage workhorse that hasn't been turned into a project or over-modified. Under the hood lives the mighty factory 396 big block V8, one of the most desirable engines ever offered in a GMC truck. Paired with an automatic transmission, it delivers strong torque, smooth shifting, and dependable performance. Exactly what you want in a classic truck you can actually drive. The seller describes it as being in great running condition and used as a daily driver, meaning it's not a trailer queen or a non-running garage ornament. It's a machine built to be used and enjoyed. Finding a big block GMC from the late 60s that still runs this well is already rare, But finding one with a clean mechanical history and original components still intact, that makes this truck even more valuable. It also comes with factory air conditioning, which is a rare and highly desirable option for a 1968 model, especially for buyers in warmer states. On top of that, it includes an upgraded interior that maintains the truck's classic look while improving comfort. The seller is also including extra parts with the sale: new mirrors, the original factory radio, an upgraded steering wheel, and various other components. A huge bonus for anyone planning to preserve or lightly restore it. With a clean California title in hand and current registration, this is a hassle-free transfer and a strong sign of responsible ownership history. What makes this truck truly stand out is its authentic originality. In a world where most vintage trucks have been repainted, chopped, LS swapped, or poorly restored, this one has survived time with its identity untouched. It still has the soul of 1960s GMC, solid steel, timeless lines, and raw American character. Whether you're a collector searching for an untouched survivor, a classic truck enthusiast looking for a reliable cruiser, or someone who appreciates real vintage craftsmanship, this truck deserves serious consideration. The seller is clear: no lowball offers, serious buyers only, and honestly, that makes sense. Clean, rust-free California classics with big block power and original documentation don't come around every day, especially not at this price. If you're looking for a classic GMC with heritage, integrity, and daily drivability, this 1968 GMC 2500 Custom might just be the one you've been waiting for. Number 5. The 1991 Dodge D250 Long Bed, listed for $14,500 and located in Vernon Rockville, Connecticut, is a true survivor from the golden age of diesel work trucks. This one-owner style example shows just 118,000 original miles on a fully functioning odometer and carries the legendary 5.9L Cummins turbo diesel engine paired with an automatic transmission. Known worldwide for its unmatched durability and towing strength, the first-generation Cummins platform has earned its reputation as a workhorse that lasts nearly forever when maintained, and this truck is proof of that legacy. Mechanically, it runs and drives strong. It starts up confidently, shifts smoothly, and stops as it should. It features a recently installed built injection pump along with an upgraded intake system for improved performance, while still maintaining a mostly original configuration under the hood. It also comes with a brand new fuel shutoff, solenoid, and a fresh battery, making it road-ready from day one. The exterior presents very well for its age with an older but respectable repaint that maintains a clean and classic appearance. While there are some minor imperfections here and there, nothing takes away from the straight body lines, solid frame, and overall honest presentation of the truck. Underneath, you'll find only minor surface rust, typical of the truck from this era, but structurally it earns a solid 8 out of 10 rating, showing no signs of rot or major issues. The long bed is ready for work or hauling, and the stance of the truck remains factory clean. No lifts, no hack job modifications, just a well-preserved, highly desirable first-gen Dodge. Inside, the cabin is in great shape, especially considering its age. The seats are clean with no rips, the dash is intact, and all components look well cared for, giving a comfortable and original feel. These first-generation Cummins trucks have become incredibly hard to find, especially unmolested examples with low original mileage and stock drivability, and values continue to rise as collectors and diesel enthusiasts search for survivors. If you're looking for a dependable work rig, a classic diesel daily, or a solid investment vehicle with long-term potential, this 1991 Dodge D250 stands tall among the few remaining well-kept examples. The seller is open to serious inquiries and will consider trades for muscle cars or equipment. So if you're interested, it's best to leave your number or request his contact information to arrange a viewing in Vernon, Connecticut, because trucks like this don't stay on the market long. Number 6. The 1968 Chevrolet C10, listed at $7,500 and located in Pass Christian, Mississippi, is an honest, old-school American pickup that captures a rugged charm and mechanical purity of late 60s Chevrolet engineering. This is a 1969 C10 step-side long bed with a reliable inline-six engine paired to a classic 3-on, the tree manual transmission, giving it that vintage driving experience that true truck enthusiasts appreciate. It's a solid runner that starts, shifts, and moves with confidence. No fancy electronics, no unnecessary complications, just a dependable mechanical heartbeat and a direct connection between driver and machine. This truck is all about authenticity. It doesn't pretend to be a show queen or a heavily modified build. There's no air conditioning, no power steering, and no modern luxuries. What you get instead is raw heritage and a timeless platform with endless potential. Whether you're looking for a classic weekend driver, a patina shop truck build, or a restoration project that still runs as is, this C10 is a blank canvas with strong bones. The step-side body style adds nostalgic flair, offering that vintage farm truck style has become increasingly hard to find, especially at a price point as reasonable. Trucks from this era continue to climb in value, especially uncut original-style C10s. People know what they are, and they don't last long on the market. The seller makes it clear. This is a straightforward sale and they're not interested in trades. So cash buyers only. Located in Pass Christian, Mississippi, this 1969 Chevrolet C10 is waiting for someone who respects classic metal, someone who understands what it means to roll through gears on a column and feel the rumble of a simple straight six under the hood. If you're looking for a clean start to a dream build, or you just want to enjoy a reliable piece of American history, this one deserves a serious look before it's gone. Number 7. The 1986 GMC 2500 regular cab long bed, priced at $11,500 and located in Roanoke, Indiana, is a true heavy-duty classic built for real work and real power. This is AK 23-quarter-ton 4x4 truck, powered by a dependable 350 small block Chevy engine, and paired with a rugged TH400 automatic transmission and a 208 transfer case. This setup is known for strength, simplicity, and longevity, and whoever built this truck understood performance. It features a rebuilt Edelbrock carburetor, aluminum intake, and brand new coated headers, giving it crisp throttle response and a strong exhaust note. Underneath, it runs 4.10 gears with a Govlock rear differential, making it a serious contender for towing, hauling, or even off-road use. Power steering and power brakes make it easy enough to drive, while new rear springs add better load support and a solid ride stance. The seller has already invested in reliability. A complete painless wiring harness has been installed, along with a fresh tune-up and recent service to both the transmission and rear differential. Inside, this K20 sports a custom interior, giving it a clean and unique driver-focused look. It's not a show truck. The seller makes that clear. It has dents, scratches, and battle marks from years of honest use. But that's the beauty of it. This is a square body built for work, built to be driven and built to last. It runs strong, drives great, and still carries that classic GMC attitude that makes these trucks icons of American durability. Whether you want a rugged weekend rig, a 4x4 farm truck, a tow vehicle, or a foundation for a restoration or off-road build, this one has the bones and the upgrades to back it up. The seller is open to trades for classic metal, specifically 1968 to 72 Chevy or GMC 4x4 trucks, project hot rods or classic cars, or even a 4x4 dump truck. If you've been hunting for a clean, mechanically solid square-body K20 with big capability and even bigger potential, this one in Roanoke, Indiana, needs to be at the top of your list. Number 8. The 1973 Ford F100, priced at $12,000 and located in Troutman, North Carolina, is more than just an old pickup sitting in a driveway. It's a steel reminder of a time when vehicles were built with purpose, pride, and American backbone. When you first look at the 6th generation F-Series, you immediately notice its no-nonsense stance. Tough lines, solid frame, and a work-ready attitude that hasn't faded after more than 50 years. Under the hood is the legendary 302 cubic-inch V8 engine, one of Ford's most proven power plants, known for reliability, smooth torque delivery, and easy maintenance. Paired with a classic 3-speed, 3-on-the-tree column-shift manual transmission, this truck brings back a driving experience long forgotten in today's world of push buttons and automatics. This isn't a truck you simply drive. It's one you connect with. The seller describes the truck as all manual, and that means exactly what it sounds like. Manual steering, manual brakes, manual everything. No power assist. No computers. No unnecessary electronics. It forces you feel the road, feel the engine, and feel the soul of the machine. And honestly, that's what makes it special. It's a direct mechanical experience that modern trucks just can't offer. You're not just behind the wheel, you're part of it. The body shows its age with some dents and scratches, but nothing that takes away from its strong character. Instead, it wears its history proudly. These aren't flaws, they're stories. Every scuff and mark is proof that this truck actually lived a working life. According to the seller, the F100 has spent a good amount of time sitting in the garage. And while it runs, it's going to need fresh fuel run through it to clear out the old gas. That's nothing unusual for a classic that hasn't been daily driven, and anyone even slightly mechanically inclined knows that's a small task. Structurally, this Ford appears honest. No mystery, no gimmicks. Just a straightforward survivor. And that's getting harder and harder to find. So many old trucks have been hacked up, poorly modified, rusted beyond repair, or lost time. But this one, it's still here, still complete, still proudly wearing its age without apology. The seller makes it clear they're not playing around. They don't want time wasters, lowball offers, or people asking the same old question. Is it still available? If the listing is up, then yes, it's available. They're asking $12,000 or best offer, which is fair in today's classic truck market. 6th generation F100s like this are increasingly sought after by collectors, builders, and enthusiasts who want something with raw personality. Whether you want to drive it as is, restore it slowly, or even turn it into a retro custom build, this truck is a solid foundation and a worthy investment. If you're the type who appreciates classic metal, if you want a real truck that smells like gasoline, growls when it idles, and doesn't need a touchscreen to start, then this 1973 Ford F100 in Troutman, North Carolina, might just be the one. Trucks like this aren't just bought, they're passed on. They carry heritage. They remind us where American trucks came from. And for the right buyer, this isn't just a purchase. It's a chance to own a piece of working-class history that still runs with pride. Number 9. The 1979 Ford F100, priced at $15,000 and located in Bushnell, Florida, is a true piece of American truck history, carrying the timeless toughness of Ford's golden era of pickups. This is the last year of the 6th generation F-Series, a body style beloved by Ford enthusiasts for its squared-off stance, muscular lines, and blue-collar attitude. Built at Ford's Norfolk, Virginia plant, this truck represents the end of the 70s before Ford transitioned into the next generation. It's powered by a classic V8 engine paired with manual transmission, giving you full control over that raw, old-school driving experience that's getting harder to find in today's computerized vehicles. And it's not just any configuration. This truck is a short bed F100, the setup most sought after by collectors, builders, and weekend cruisers because of its lighter weight, sportier proportions, and excellent stance potential. Whether you're looking for a solid daily driver, a project truck to restore, or simply a head-turning classic to take to car shows, this 1979 F100 is a strong candidate. Trucks from this era were built simple and strong. Steel body, mechanical guts, and no unnecessary electronics. That makes them easy to maintain, easy to modify, and rewarding to own. The seller makes it clear that this truck is financing friendly, which is rare in the classic market. It's being offered by Summer Cars and Trucks, a dealership that has served Sumner County for nearly 30 years and offers bank financing, including custom programs for no credit or challenge credit buyers. They also operate under their Sumner Guarantee, meaning every vehicle gets inspected, serviced, and professionally cleaned before being sold. This dealership prides itself on transparent pricing. No hidden fees, no tricks. Just a listed price plus standard tax, title, tag, and a $549 dealer fee. They accept nearly every form of payment, including cash, bank checks, credit union drafts, wire transfers, and major credit cards, making the purchase process hassle-free. They also welcome serious buyers to call or text anytime, with Troy, Kent, and Billy Bob ready to assist. Conveniently located just 45 minutes from Tampa, 1 hour from Orlando, and 5 minutes off I-75, the truck is easy to access for test drives and inspections. Finding a 1979 Ford F100 in good condition is becoming increasingly rare. Most have been rusted out, abused, or slapped together with poor modifications. But this one still carries that classic survivor pride and is ready for someone who appreciates the real vintage truck life. Manual shifting, V8 rhythm, raw steel, and honest American character. Whether you keep it original, build it into a resto-mod street truck, or simply enjoy it on weekends, this F100 isn't just a purchase. It's an investment in automotive heritage. If you've been waiting for a true classic pickup with soul, history, and grit, this might be the chance you don't want to miss. Number 10, the 1983 Ford F100. Listed for $7,000 and located in Huntington Park, California, is a classic 7th-generation Ford pickup that offers simplicity, utility, and vintage truck charm at an affordable price point. This one is a true driver, dependable, road-ready, and still wearing its working-class roots proudly. It has 90,000 miles on the odometer paired with an automatic transmission, making it a great option for someone who wants to get behind the wheel of a classic without dealing with the patience required for a restoration project or the premium price of collector-level builds. The seller reports that the truck runs perfectly with no issue starting, which is exactly what buyers in this price range are looking for. Something reliable that can be used immediately while slowly improving it over time. With tags valid through 2026 and a clean title in hand, paperwork and registration are no obstacle, making this a smooth and straightforward transfer for the next owner. Now, this truck isn't trying to pretend to be a museum piece. It's honest about its condition. The seller states it has Bondo all around, meaning body filler was used in multiple spots, likely to address cosmetic blemishes or rust repair. For some buyers, that's a red flag. But for someone looking for a budget-friendly driver, a shop truck project, or even a platform for a custom build, it's not necessarily a deal breaker. In fact, this might be the kind of truck someone can wrench on over weekends and slowly take to the next level. It does come with a few small mechanical to-do items. The rear daytime lights need rewiring and the brakes could use a bleeding, but those are simple repairs for any mechanically inclined owner or inexpensive fixes for a local shop. The seller is upfront and direct, which is refreshing. No mystery problems, no exaggerated claims. A cool bonus is that it comes with 2 tire setups, giving the next owner flexibility depending on how they want to use it. Street stance, utility hauling, or maybe even a mild off-road look. There is also mention of a small leak, though the seller doesn't specify if it's oil, coolant, or transmission fluid. On a vintage Ford like this, a small leak is pretty common and usually not serious. These old F-Series trucks are incredibly simple to maintain, with easy parts availability and plenty of online guides and community support. Whether you're new to classic trucks or already a Ford enthusiast, this F100 is a great entry point into vintage ownership without the intimidation factor. Overall, this 1983 Ford F100 is a running, registered, clean title classic that offers tremendous value under $10,000. It's ready to drive today with just a little tinkering to take it to the next level. Whether you're looking for a daily driver with character, a budget cruiser, a work truck with style, or a starter project truck, this one checks a lot of boxes for price. It represents exactly what people love about old Fords: dependable, Simple, easy to modify, and full of personality. If you've been waiting for a solid, honest classic truck that won't break the bank, this might be the one to park in your driveway and start building memories 1 mile at a time. Number 11. The 1979 Ford F100 Short Bed, listed at $15,500 and located in Wrightsville, Georgia, is a sharp-looking classic pickup that strikes the perfect balance between originality and tasteful upgrades. This truck isn't just another old Ford tossed together for a quick sale. It's a well-preserved driver with factory options, solid mechanicals, and smart performance enhancements that give it personality without sacrificing reliability. Most importantly, it's a factory AC truck, and yes, the air conditioning works, a rare and highly desirable feature on these late 70s F-Series classics. The seller even includes extra parts like a brand new heater core and aluminum radiator that haven't yet been installed, giving the next owner a good head start on future maintenance. Under the hood, this Ford packs a healthy 302 V8 that is in stock. It's been upgraded with a small performance cam, aluminum heads, headers, and a nice-sounding exhaust system, giving it that crisp, throaty small block rumble that enthusiasts love. Unlike many trucks from this era that still run 3-speed autos or C6 transmissions, this F100 comes with an AOD overdrive transmission, which means better highway drivability and fuel economy. It's the kind of upgrade you really appreciate when cruising long distances or using the truck as a weekend driver. Pair that with the DJM drop I-beam front suspension, and you got a truck that not only has a great stance, but also handles much better than a stock 79 ever could. It rides low, smooth, and looks ready for a car show or a small town cruising. Cosmetically, this F100 is wearing nearly all of its original factory paint, with only the upper portion of the cab previously resprayed. That gives it a clean, authentic survivor look. No fake patina here. The body appears solid and straight, a major selling point for anyone who's been hunting down vintage trucks in this price range. Inside, the interior is in good shape, much better than most unrestored F-Series trucks from this era. The seller recently added ceramic window tint, which not only looks sharp but helps keep the interior cool and protected from the sun, especially important for a truck with factory AC that might actually see summer use. Now, like any classic, this one isn't perfect. The steering gearbox leaks, and the seller's upfront about it, calling it the biggest thing the truck needs. The good news? That a simple, common repair on old Fords, and replacement parts are cheap and easy to find. Everything else on the truck seems straightforward, with no mention of rust issues or body rot, which is a huge plus. The seller is also open to trade offers, which may interest someone looking to swap for another classic project vehicle, or maybe even a Harley or muscle car. Overall, this 1979 Ford F100 checks all the right boxes. Short bed, V8 power, overdrive automatic, working factory AIC, original paint, clean stance, and excellent drivability. It's the kind of classic truck you can buy and enjoy immediately without tearing it apart first. Whether you want to use it as a reliable cruiser, light show truck, or continue building it into a standout street machine, it's already got the right bones. At $15,500 OBO, it's priced fairly for what it is and what it offers. If you've been searching for a clean, well-sorted 79 F100 that still keeps its vintage soul while delivering modern drivability, this one deserves serious consideration. Number 12. The 1973 Chevrolet C10 Camper Special, listed at $700 and located in Klamath Falls, Oregon, is a genuine bargain bin classic with big block power and big potential for the right kind of buyer. If you know square body trucks, you already know the Camper Specials were built heavy-duty from the factory, made to haul, tow, and survive decades of work. This one is no different. It comes equipped with the legendary 454 big block V8 paired to a turbo 400 automatic transmission, a drivetrain combo people pay good money for even by itself. But before you let the low price get you too excited, understand, this is absolutely a project truck, and the seller is very clear. No title and motor issue. According to the seller, the engine either has a stuck valve or a rod knock, which means it isn't currently in running condition. For mechanics and engine builders, that's not a deal breaker. But for someone hoping to drive it home, this isn't your truck. Still, even if the engine needs work, it's a real deal 454 big block on the hood. Hard to find at this price. As for the body, it's surprisingly solid for a 50-year-old farm truck. The seller mentions only some surface rust along the bottom corner of the fender and on the bed, but overall calls it pretty clean. No mention of rot, frame damage, or cancerous rust, which is rare for a truck that's been sitting for years. If you're into patina builds, LS swaps, or low-budget restorations, this C20 is a killer platform. The bad news? As mentioned, there is no title, and the seller repeats it loud and clear. No title. That means you'll need to know your state's title process before buying. Some states make it easy to register old trucks without titles. Others? Not so much. So it's up to the buyer to handle that part. The seller also says they won't part out, which means if you're eyeing this truck just for the drivetrain, bed, or frame, you'll have to buy the whole thing and haul it home. They're also looking to sell fast. Neogon S&P $700 oboe, which tells you that the first serious buyer with a trailer and cash is probably taking it. This isn't a clean, road-ready showpiece. It's not a cruiser. It's not a daily driver. What it is, though, is an affordable entry point into the classic truck world. It's a solid foundation for someone who knows how to wrench or wants a father-son project. Want to build a drag truck? Boom! Start with a 454. Want a sleeper tow rig? The C20 chassis is heavier duty than a C10 and can handle power. Want to part it later? The engine, transmission, frame, and body panels will all sell fast. Or maybe you want a patina workhorse to bring back to life. Leave the outside just as it is. Rebuild the big block. Redo the brakes and wiring and drive it proudly. No matter what your plan is, this old Chevy offers huge potential for small money. Just $700 and it's yours. But don't message the seller asking for parts, because they already said it clear. Will not part out. If you want something off the truck, you need to buy the whole thing. Fair enough. For anyone who loves saving classic iron and bringing old metal back to life, this might be the steal gamble worth taking. Number 13, the 1968 Ford F250 Long Bed, listed at just $18,500 and located in Carlsbad, California. This one right here isn't just another old Ford. This is a true 1968 Ford F250 Camper Special, a heavy-duty classic that was built to work, built to last, and built with pride. And unlike most trucks from this era that now sit half done in someone's backyard project pile, this one is fully dialed in and daily driver ready. The owner has put in serious commitment and serious cash. Over $14,000 in receipts just in the last year alone, to make sure this truck not only runs and drives, but does it with confidence, power, and reliability. You're not buying a mystery project here. You're buying a machine that has already had the hard work done for you. Under the hood, it's powered by a freshly rebuilt V8 engine that fires up strong every time. No hesitation, no drama. That engine is paired with a rebuilt automatic transmission, delivering smooth, dependable shifting, whether you're cruising the California coast or hauling a trailer into the mountains. The new exhaust system gives it that deep, old-school rumble, without being obnoxiously loud. Pure American truck tone. Mechanically, this thing is rock solid. It's already been upgraded with a new suspension system, making it surprisingly smooth on the road for a 3/4-ton truck. Stopping power? No problem. It's got a new brake booster installed, so braking is tight and responsive. It also comes with a new starter and new battery, so reliability is not a question here. It's a guarantee. One of the standout features is the power steering upgrade, which makes this long bed F250 easy to handle compared to the heavy manual steering setups most classics still have. On top of that, it sits beautifully on a fresh set of American racing rims wrapped in brand new BF Goodrich all-terrain tires. All four corners matching, sharp, and ready for road or dirt. Cosmetically, it wears its age with pride. It has that vintage, original patina that truck guys love. Honest metal, straight body lines, and no fake clear coat trying to hide it. This isn't a Bondo bucket or a covered-up rust disaster. This is a clean California truck with honest character. The Ford badging is brand new, keeping that classic factory look intact. Registration is already taken care of in good through March 31st of 2026, which means you're not dealing with DMV headaches right after buying it. The truck runs, drives, and rides like a classic should, solid, mechanical, and dependable. The owner even says it's his daily driver. So this isn't a ran when parked situation. It's ready to hit the road today. At $18,500, it's priced right for the condition, reliability, and upgrades it comes with. Trucks like this, especially from the famous bump-side era of Ford pickups, are rising in value fast. And with all major mechanicals already done, this one is a smart buy for anyone who wants a classic truck they can actually drive and enjoy immediately. The seller is even open to trades for another classic vehicle, which means there may be some room for creativity in the deal if you have something interesting to offer. This 1968 Ford F250 checks every box. Classic looks, strong V8 power, fresh mechanicals, reliability, style, and California history. If you've been waiting for a vintage truck that delivers both nostalgia and real-world drivability, this might just be the one.